Welcome to the Stronger American Daily Health and Fitness Brief, where we go over the latest health and fitness research, tackle one injectable peptide a day and the supplements that work synergistically or have similar impacts, and cover one muscle each day, expanding your knowledge and know-how. Here's what you need to know today. Let's start with what the research is telling us right now. A major 2026 network meta-analysis found that combining resistance training with protein supplementation is the gold standard for reversing frailty in older adults, outperforming aerobic exercise, protein alone, or any other approach. Separately, a clinical nutrition review from June 2026 argued that exercise and protein must be prescribed together as one system, not separately. And scientists just reported that mammalian tissue regeneration genes are not lost but simply switched off, raising exciting possibilities for future injury recovery therapies. Now, today's peptide research update: Ipamorelin is the cleanest growth hormone secretagogue ever characterized. The foundational 1999 paper by Anderson and colleagues in growth hormone and IGF research showed that Ipamorelin produces the same dose-dependent GH release as GHRP6, but with absolutely zero stimulation of cortisol, ACTH, prolactin, or LH, even at 1,000 times the effective dose. What that means for you is clean GH pulses without the stress hormone blowback that limits other peptides, better sleep, faster recovery, and lean mass preservation without the cortisol interference. This is why Ipamorelin remains the first choice GHRP for anyone using it long term. And here are the supplements that support the same pathway, no prescription required. The two supplements that best support Ipamorelin are zinc and vitamin D3. Zinc, at 25 to 45 milligrams with food, is a critical cofactor for GH receptor signaling and IGF-1 production in the liver. Without adequate zinc, a strong GH signal produces a blunted anabolic response. Vitamin D3 at 4,000 to 6,000 IU. Daily is required for GH receptor sensitivity, meaning deficiency functionally impairs the entire growth hormone axis even when Ipamorelin is doing its job at the pituitary. Now for today's loading parameter, a training method backed by research that most people never use correctly. Heavy partial reps in the pin press method involve training through the strongest portion of your range of motion, using loads 10 to 40% above what you could handle through a full movement. In the pin press, the bar starts dead on safety pins, so every rep is a maximal effort with no stretch reflex help. The key study from Massey and colleagues in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research confirmed that this approach develops greater strength in that zone than full range of motion training at lighter loads. This is a neurological tool, not a hypertrophy tool. It forces maximum high threshold motor unit recruitment and is the go-to technique for breaking through a stalled bench or squat, best used in weeks 4 through 6 of an intensification block. And finally, today's muscle of the day: Quadriceps Rectus Femoris. The rectus femoris is the only quadriceps muscle that crosses both the hip and the knee, making it both a hip flexor and a knee extensor. It is also the most chronically tight and undertrained quad head. The Bulgarian split squat is the best exercise for it because the rear leg stays hip extended while the front knee drives into extension, loading the muscle through both joints at once. For tightness, the kneeling hip flexor stretch is the go-to. When it is weak, you will see anterior pelvic tilt on stairs and loss of terminal knee extension under load. When it is tight, people stand with an arched lower back and shortened stride. Share and subscribe for more daily health and fitness briefs. Visit StrongerAmerican.com for more and sign up for our weekly newsletter. Train hard, live strong.